Good evening, Job, with headlines today, and right at top of 6 p.m. a big breaking news coming here on the network. In a highly controversial statement, Aam Aadmi Party leader Prashant Bhushan has told headlines today that there should be a referendum in Jammu and Kashmir on whether the people want the army's presence in the valley. This statement was made by Mr. Bhushan in an exclusive interview to our editor-at-large Rahul Kanwal. The statement is, of course, bound to raise political eyebrows, come on the heels of Bhushan's previous demand for a plebiscite in the Kashmir and his advocation that Kashmir should be separated from India if the people of the valley want it to happen.
Are you okay with the idea of there being a referendum like the SMS poll referendum that we saw in Delhi for people of Kashmir to decide whether or not the army should be deployed in the towns and villages of Jammu and Kashmir, sir?
In my view, if the army is, so far as the deployment of the army is concerned for external defense, that can certainly be deployed by the central government without taking into account the wishes of the people of Kashmir. But if the deployment, to the extent that the deployment of the army is for the internal security of just the people of Kashmir, then in my view it should not be done, not normally be done, without the consent of the local people of Kashmir.
So if the referendum says that they don't want the army in the towns and villages of Kashmir, you will then ask for the army to be withdrawn from the towns and villages because the people of Kashmir don't want the army there.
Correct. If there is no problem of minority protection which is involved, of protection of the minorities there. If there is no...
So if the referendum says that the army must be withdrawn from the towns and villages of Kashmir, you in the Aam Aadmi Party would then say that the army be removed from there.
In my view...
What if Kashmir burns after that?
In my
Who will take responsibility?
No, why should Kashmir burn as a result of that? If there is, as I said, if there is a minority-majority problem there, then certainly the army can be deployed by the central government.
No, what if
for
in
the
this
protection
referendum
of the
people
minority.
also say, Prashant Bhushan, that they don't want to be a part of India then? What if in this referendum the people of Kashmir say they don't want to be part of India?
That is a separate issue because...
No, but you've raised this issue in the past.
That is against the constitution. And let me now clarify. What I had said earlier was that look, if this alienation continues, because if alienation becomes very severe, then it leads to violence and civil war. And many countries have been partitioned on the basis of this kind of alienation and civil war. I had said that if it comes to that kind of situation, then it might be better for us to have a plebiscite and allow the people to, if they want to separate, allow them to...
Do you still hold that view?
No, I don't hold that view.